Austin streets have gotten more dangerous for drivers and walkers, but now some work will start to try and change this.
That's for sure. Local voters approved millions of dollars in a 2020 mobility bond for road improvements. The city, now a year and a half later, is now getting started on those projects. Candy Rodriguez looks into where you'll start seeing construction start.
The clock is now ticking for the city to finish up $460 million worth of road projects. Austin crews have 6 years to finish all the projects laid out by the 2020 mobility bond.
This bond program works to expand existing programs that we have within the city.
A little more than $100 million will go to what the city calls major capital improvements for things like the Longhorn Dam Bridge. $80 million will go to sidewalks, helping improve and fill the gaps in areas like East Austin. But first up on the list, making drivers slow down on Loyola Lane between Northeast Drive and Manor Road with speed bumps, and making it safer for people to cross the street at 20 spots across the city, including Wickersham Lane, Convict Hill Road, Oak Springs Drive, and Springdale Road. Changes those at the city's transportation department hope will aid in keeping people safe following a deadly year on Austin roads.
We're really going to be trying to address things systematically, so spreading work around the whole city to make pedestrian crossings safer, to shorten the distance that pedestrians have to do to travel to cross a road, as well as put in a lot of signalized crossings to make that safer.
Close to 120 people died on Austin roads last year. So far this year, KXAN data shows there have been 20 deadly crashes, some involving pedestrians.
Cars aren't going away. There's no question about that. But, you know, the more we can get folks into alternate modes of transportation and make those modes easier for people and more accessible and safer, I think that's really the key.
A goal city leaders would like to accomplish sooner rather than later. In Austin, Candy Rodriguez, KXAN News.
This bond will cost taxpayers more. Taking an in-depth look, starting next year, the city will slowly increase the tax until 2026. At that point, if you own a $500,000 home, you'll pay about $100 a year extra. The city says it could take about 20 years to pay the bond off.